And now they want to frack up the Okavango Delta. Fridays for Future Namibia has been lobbying government to fulfill its mandate to preserve Namibia's fauna and flora. The group recently learned that a Canadian company has been given the rights to explore gas and oil in Namibia's own Garden of Eden, the Okavango Delta, which connects us to Botswana. I spoke to Ina Marie Shikongo about their concerns.
So on the 16th of September, we found out in the papers that a Canadian company called Recon Africa has plans of doing oil explorations in the Okavango Basin. And obviously nobody goes in an area to explore without having the intention of extracting the oil. And because it is onshore, it will be fracking. The government is saying that there's not going to be fracking, that it's only drilling, but it is fracking. These guys, Recon Africa, they got the godfather of fracking, the man who invented fracking, on their team. If you follow Recon Africa's websites and the YouTube interviews, you can see that they are selling the oil that they have not started extracting yet. So what does this mean? Is the government lying to us, or is Recon Africa lying?
So go for, is government lying to us, or okay.
So is the government lying to us, or is Recon Africa lying to the government? Or is our government completely oblivious and ignorant that they know what's going to happen, but they don't care? The reason why I am asking the Namibian people to please stand up against this, it is because it is going to be detrimental to our country. I will just explain in short what this fracking basically means. So they will obviously, well, they have already started bulldozing, creating the roads that will go to the drilling point. And so what that basically means is that once the drill is there, there's a certain needle that goes into the ground, right? And we know that we've got the soil, the topsoil, and then we've got the part where the roots are in of the trees, and then you've got a water table. So that drill will be able to go all the way up to the water table without a problem, because then you will have a sediment of rocks. So now they need to pierce through that sediment to get to the oil, if there's any oil.
Is it oil or gas?
Our oil and gas, according to the website. Yes. So they will have to go through the rock. So how are they going to manage to pierce this rock, or how will they manage to go through? They will have to put certain chemicals in the water table so they can pierce through, you know? And they will also need water to pump so they can be able to go to the targeted site underneath the ground. So now they also pump up the water back again with all these chemicals, and then they release it into nature. And these chemicals are super poisonous. They will kill everything on the ground. When the rain comes, it will seep back into our river systems, right? And also because they'll be injecting this poison right in their water table, it means that it will go straight into the delta. So all the fish, all the animals, all the people that depend on that are going to die, or they will start getting funny sicknesses, you know? And there's enough research done all over the world. In Colorado, the people are suffering today. Many states in the US, in Canada, have banned the art of fracking. So it is something that has to be banished completely on the entire planet. So, but anyway, what does that mean for us Namibians? This drilling, it is happening on the Omatako River, right? This is the same Omatako River that also feeds the Omatako Dam, which feeds the Von Bach Dam. But luckily, the river flows upstream. So it will not come down to us. The poisons will not come down to us, but they'll go straight into the delta, because from there where they're drilling, it goes straight into the delta. So our government has spoken our government have spoken about economic benefits. So now I don't understand what economic benefits there is for us Namibians, because 90% of the profits goes to the company, 10% goes to the government. And that 10% will definitely not go down to the community. We saw with fish rot, it's like says it all. So now, I want to ask the government, what economic benefits are they talking about here if 90% is going to this company for them to come and destroy our country? And then again, Namibia's food, most of our food is grown along the delta. So what is going to happen to the SDG targets, to the Vision 2030? So this is definitely going to negatively impact our hopes of achieving our goals, especially when it comes to food production in Namibia. And then again, you have the tourism industry. You have people that invested in the tourism industry. So if everything is going to be poisoned, what's going to happen to the tourism industry? The lodges will have to close down, more unemployment. And if the water is poisoned, where are those people going to end up? They'll come to Windhoek, they'll go away, more crime, because millions of jobs are going to be lost. And then again, we look at the informal food sector. We have a lot of people that are living in our informal settlements from the Okavango regions and the Zambezi regions. And now it's December month. Those mangoes will start coming down. So now, when those mangoes stop coming down because the water tables and the water streams will be contaminated, where is that income of those people going to come from? That is what I want to know.